Bonjour. I finally tracked back to Arles. In the previous videos, we explored the Arles camps, Roman burial ground, and the amphitheatre. Today, I will conclude this excursion and show you a few more of Arles' landmarks. Arles came under Roman control in the year 123 BC. Eventually, it became a colony of the veterans of Caesar's Sixth Legion. The importance of the colony led the way for the extensive urban development. Theatre in Arles, Roman Arelate, predates its amphitheatre and was built in the late 1st century BC, probably during the rule of Augustus. Classical Greek theatre influenced the tradition of Roman theatre. In Rome and its empire, theatres serve not only as an entertainment venues, but also provided a space for civic participation. Arles Theatre held a capacity between 58 to 7,200 spectators. It fell in disuse in late 3rd century, some associated with the rise of Christianity in the Roman world. New religion frowned at the pagan forms of entertainment. By the Middle Ages, locals destroyed most of the structure. Some of the materials went towards construction of Arles churches. In the year 1651, Venus of Arles, a marble statue of goddess Venus, was unearthed. The statue is now displayed in Louvre. Major excavation works finally took place in the 19th century. Church of Saint Trophime is a minor basilica built in various stages between 12th to 15th centuries. Initially a cathedral, it was built on the site of an even older Christian temple and is named after Trophimus, Arles' first bishop. As you might remember from the prior Arles video, Trophimus was initially interred at Arles camps, but his remains were transferred here in mid-12th century. One of the most notable events that took place at Saint Trophime was the coronation of the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa as a king of Burgundy in the year 1178. The cathedral was also an important pilgrimage site. It was a starting point on the Via Tolosa, a pilgrim trail from Arles to Toulouse, that eventually connected to Camino de Santiago, or St. James's Trail, which led to Santiago de Compostela in Spain. Basilica's portal is adorned with sculptures depicting the scenes of the apocalypse and the final judgment. Imagine yourself in the shoes of the superstitious and most likely illiterate medieval pilgrim, as he looked at these representations of the afterlife and God's eventual judgment. The adjacent cloister was constructed between 12th to 13th centuries. In 1801, Saint Trophime was stripped of its status as cathedral. Today, it is one of Arles' prime landmarks. Let's finish our excursion to the descent to the Roman underground, the dark and musty Cryptoportiqus. Julius Caesar made Arelate a colony for his veterans in the year 45 BC. Furthermore, city's strategic position made it an important political and commercial hub in Roman Gaul. Great urban developments took place here. By the end of the 1st century AD, Arelate became a renowned town with its own theatre, temples, lavish public baths, amphitheatre, and a sprawling graveyard that continues to instill visitors with angst and awe millennia later. Another attribute of the Roman city would be the Forum. Arelate's Forum was built in the late 1st century and stretched from modern Boulevard de Lys to the shores of the Rhone River. Roman Forum would be the center of civic life in Roman period. Obviously, the most well-known would be the Forum in Rome. Arles' historic and packed core stands on the place of the Forum. However, what has not been preserved above became preserved below. The Roman Cryptoportiqus served as a foundation of the Forum and as an example of Roman engineering genius. The Cryptoportiqus consists of 3 galleries, which provided foundation for the building above. Eventually, as the Roman Empire and its world fell apart, the Cryptoportiqus lost its use. Garbage, dust, and debris collected there for centuries, until its rediscovery in the 1800s. Today, Cryptoportiqus is UNESCO heritage site, together with Arles Camp, Roman and medieval historic core of Arles. This should conclude my brief excursion to Arles. Unfortunately, I was short on time during my visit and was unable to explore all of the landmarks of this town. Arles has not only rich Roman and medieval heritage, but also hosts a number of art museums. My advice to you would be spending in Arles at least 2 full days to enjoy its sights. Anyway, hope I sparked some travel interest with my video. Au revoir.